country. Over 40 actions are taking place in the U.S., and we're fighting to free our brother David Huerta now. Free David now! 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 Free David now!
Check, check, check. Give me a
David now!
Check, check, check.
Free
1, 2.
David now!
Check, check, check.
Free
1, 2.
David now!
Check, check, check. 1, 2. What's he
Las
gonna do?
cafeteras are here to stand
Check,
with
check,
us.
check, check, check.
Adelante, cafeteras.
When I say sí se, y'all say puede. Sí se.
Puede.
Sí se.
Puede.
When I say black lives, y'all say matter. Black lives.
Matter.
Black lives.
Matter.
Yo, wait. The city that sings together stays together.
Eso.
The city that dances together stays together. Familia, familia, no matter what, we gotta keep on moving. We gotta keep on dancing. We gotta keep on singing our songs. So this song is 400 years old. This song survived slavery, colonialism, Bush 1 and 2. And you know it's gonna survive Trump too.
Eso.
This song was made famous by a young Chicano boy, but it's an Afro-Mexican song called La Bamba right here. Give me up right here. But I need everybody to sing along to this. Let them know how we're going to do.
Bamba, bamba, todos.
Everybody say it.
Bamba, bamba.
A little louder now.
Bamba, bamba.
Everybody now.
Bamba, bamba. Bamba, bamba. Come on. Manos arriba.
Everybody get your damn hands high.
Es la bamba.
Come on now. Everybody get your hands
La
high
banda
right now.
rebelde que cantaré porque somos chicanas. Somos chicanas de Istelena. Y arriba, y arriba. Ahí arriba, y arriba, y arriba. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré, yo cruzaré. Yo no soy de la migra, no lo seré, no lo seré, no lo seré.
Here we go. Ya no llores, llorona. Ya no llores, llorona. Mi gente lucha contra leyes racistas. Contra leyes racistas en California. Allá arriba, allá arriba. Ahí arriba, y arriba, y arriba, yo no soy de la migra. Yo no soy de la migra, ni quiero ser, ni quiero ser, ni quiero ser.
Que vivan las mujeres de Isteley porque bailan la bamba. Ay, que bailan la bamba, la re, ay arriba y arriba. Ay arriba y arriba y arriba. Iré como las zapatistas, yo lucharé, yo venceré. Más bamba, bamba, bamba,
All right, everybody, we want to see your hands up. If you do not have a sign, I want to see your hands up right now. And I want everybody singing along right now. I want to hear the loudest bamba I've ever heard in this damn town. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, everybody. Bamba, bamba. Everybody say it. Bamba, bamba. A little louder. Bamba, bamba. Everybody. Bamba, bamba. Ay, le pido, le pido.
Esta bamba, señores, es la doliente porque están deportando a nuestra gente. Ahí arriba, y arriba, ahí arriba, y arriba, y arriba. Yo no soy de la migra, yo no soy de la migra, ni lo seré, ni
All right, everybody, here we go. A little louder. In the back.
Ay, le pido de corazón que se acabe la banda. Que se acabe la banda, venga, persona, y arriba, y arriba. Y arriba, y arriba, iré. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo no creo en fronteras. Yo cruzaré.
All right, everybody, one more time. Here we go. Everybody say it. A little louder. Last time. Oh, God. All right, check. 1, 2. Let me see. They say we got until 11:30, so I got 10 minutes with y'all. You know, I usually change the world. You know, we're trying to change the world today. The world is watching, everybody. The world is watching. So we got to make sure to be loud and proud. So here we go. This song is called If I Was President. And I know what you're against, but what are you for? What are you for? And that's what we got to do today. We got to say what we're for. So I need everybody to repeat after me. If you pass 6th grade Spanish, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I'm looking at some of y'all. Maybe not you, but most of y'all will be all right.
That's half the band, don't worry.
All right, everybody repeat after me. Go like this. Me gusta la lima.
Me gusta la lima.
Me gusta el limón.
Me gusta limón.
Pero no me gusta
Pero no me gusta
tanta corrupción.
tanta corrupción.
Me gusta la lima.
Me gusta la lima.
Me gusta el
Me
limón.
gusta limón.
Pero no me gusta
No me gusta
tanta corrupción. One more time. Me gusta la lima. Me gusta el limón. Pero no me gusta tanta corrupción. If you don't know what that means free David Huerta in Spanish, all right? Now it means we love lemons and we love limes, but we can't stand corruption. And I don't care what part of the spectrum you're on. If you're on the left, the right, in the middle, you don't care. Nobody wants to be lied to. Nobody wants to be cheated. So this song right here is for all our people out here trying to change the world. And I'm looking at you, LA, and today you look mighty beautiful. And so you know that's the chorus. So we're going to bring you in right now.
Señor presidente, le vengo a avisar, no tengo papeles para trabajar. Presidente, pregunto por qué matan al moreno con piel de café. Si fuera presidente, honestamente, si fuera presidente, para la gente, si fuera presidente, honestamente, presidente, para mí.
All right, check. Here we go, yo. I roll up my sleeves as I face the congregation. First thing I do, free education. Every third period, we practice meditation. Every third period, we practice meditation like a brown Robin Hood. Take from the rich, give to the poor. So my little sister ain't hungry no more. Shit, ain't hungry no more. Everybody, me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción. All right, one more verse. Here we go. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. If I die for the cause, God will resurrect me. They try to put me down, they try to make us bleed. They try to bury us, didn't know we were seeds. We the sleeping giant, love to take our naps. Show up late to parties, drinking leeches in the back. We the working class, so you better watch your seat. Cause we know who's talking shit, cause we always keep receipts. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta tanta corrupción. Me gusta la lima, me gusta el limón, pero no me gusta yo.
Si fuera presidente,
All right, check. I need 3 volunteers right now. I need 3 volunteers to come up over here and tell me what you would do if you were president for a day. If you were president for one day, what would you do to make life better for everybody? I need 1, 2. Someone over here. Compañera, get over here. All right, let's bring you down right now. Okay. Say your name, where you, wait. Where you live, and say, si fuera presidente, or if I was president, I would.
If I president, I would free all the detainees on the ICE custody immediately.
All right, check. All right. So look it. After they say what they're going to say, I need everybody to sing along and say, si fuera presidente, like, but, you know, pretty, like Denise. Denise, we're going to show you right now. Like this. Here we go. Everybody say it like this.
Si fuera presidente.
Everybody right now. 1, 2, 3. Si fuera presidente. Everybody, a little bit louder. I know you can be louder. Here we go.
Si fuera presidente.
Oh, come on. Some of y'all still shy. Come on. Here we go.
Si fuera presidente.
All right, compañera. Your name, and where do you live?
Pamela Rocha, Siskiyou County.
Ooh, Pamela. And if you were president for the day, what would you do?
I'd make child care free for all.
Si fuera presidente.
Everybody loud right here. 1, 2, 3.
Si fuera presidente.
All right, our last president right here. Can we give a big round of applause for our last president in the house right here? All right, compañera, your name and where you live.
Cecilia Gomez Gonzalez, SCAEUHW.
Yeah. All right. And if you were president for a day, what would you do?
I would give free quality health care for all.
1, 2, 3. Si fuera presidente. LA, I want to see your hands up.
Si fuera presidente.
LA, I want to see your damn hands up right now. No, we got a homegirl right here who wants to be president for a day, so let's bring it down. You ready? Okay. What is your name and what barrio do you live in?
Rosa Salas, I'm from Mexico, that's my barrio, and I'm also from Pasadena, California.
All right, Pasadena. And if you were president for a day, what's something you would do?
I'd give our indigenous brothers and sisters their land back and make sure that everybody has status and no one fears being seen in this world as humans.
Everybody right now. 1, 2, 3. Si fuera presidente. LA, let me see those hands up right now. Come on. Si fuera presidente. Hey, where the cameras at? I want the cameras touching all the hands up right now. The cameras, look over here, baby. Everybody's hands up right now. Si fuera presidente. Shake. Una, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, LA, you look so beautiful. All right, this is the last song right here before we get out of here. Contratiempo. Can you come up to the front over here? Can you come up right here to the front? We're going to create a little dance floor right here. Contratiempo, come to the front. Everybody. We're going to do a little two-step right now, a little Chicano two-step, a little cumbia two-step. Because the community that dances together stays together. So we got this beautiful crew right here called Contratiempo, Afro Latinx Dance Company. And they're going to make a line, do a line right here. And everybody's following that. We're all going to move together. We're all going to move together because that's what we got to do in this movement. The way you lead is to follow. Some of us got to lead, but a lot of us, the way you lead is to follow other folks también. So here we go. We're going to follow this two-step. All right, y'all ready? All right, here we go. All right, give me that cumbia. Yeah. All right, everybody right here. We got the wonderful Contratiempo right now. And we want everybody moving right now. How about make it a little bigger right now? But we want everybody moving right now. All right. All right, let's get it louder here. Ready? Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Ya me voy, yo no quiero sin dinero, tengo miedo, pero voy. Para norte ya me voy, por Los Ángeles me voy. Sin dinero ya me voy, mamá, ya me voy. All right, everybody right now. All right, raza, familia, if you can hear my voice, let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. We want the whole world to know that LA, we not only dancing, we struggling, we fighting, we singing, we staying alive. We're here to say free David Huerta. We're saying here to free all our immigrant families. Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. No te vayas, no te vayas, no te vayas, mi madre, no te vayas. Con la cara maquillada, con la negra minifalda, con la boca muy rosada, ma. No te vayas, mamá. Let's keep it. Open up the dance floor. We need more people on the dance floor right now. So if you feel like moving and grooving, we're going to invite you to the dance floor right now. All right. Yeah. No te vayas, no te vayas, no te vayas, mi madre, no te vayas. A morir en las montañas. El desierto no perdona. Ni tampoco California, man, ni California, man. No te vayas, no, por favor. No te vayas, no te vayas, no te vayas, no, por favor. All right, everybody say, hey, 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 hey. All right, everybody. I need everybody jumping around. I need everybody jumping around. And on the count of 4, I want you either jumping, clapping, or moving. But whatever you gotta do something. I don't care what you do. You just gotta do something. Oh my goodness. Everybody, can I say hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Can we say hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Can we say si se puede?
Sí se puede!
Si se puede.
Sí se puede!
Si se puede. Si se puede. All right. We got one song left. I want this to be a sing-along. I want everybody singing this song. All right. And we don't know if we should sing it from the stage or if we should just go out in the middle and do it together. What do y'all think? Let's go out in the middle and let's sing it together. Let's go out there. We're going to do Stand By Me. We're going to do a song with Contratiempo, and it's called Stand By Me. Because what we got to do right now, we got to stand by each other right now. That's what we got to do. We're going to go in the middle, and we're just going to sing it together. The way our indigenous peoples used to do around the campfire. So everybody's got to be quiet and listen so you can hear the words and we can sing together. So here we go. Let's go out there. Bring it over here.
El pueblo unido. The people united. El pueblo unido. When I say Huerta, you say freedom. Huerta.
Freedom!
Who's got the power? What kind of power?
Union power!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Union power!
In the back, I don't hear you. Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Union power!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Union power!
When I say Huerta, you say freedom. Huerta.
Freedom!
Huerta.
Freedom!
Huerta.
Freedom!
Huerta.
Freedom!
Huerta.
Freedom!
El pueblo unido.
¡Jamás será vencido!
El pueblo unido.
¡Jamás será vencido!
Aquí estamos.
¡Y no nos vamos!
Y si nos echan,
¡Nos regresamos!
aquí estamos.
¡No nos vamos!
Y si nos echan,
¡Nos regresamos!
aquí estamos.
¡Y no nos vamos!
Y si nos echan,
¡Nos regresamos!
who's got the power? What kind of power?
All right. Check.
Woo! I think they're good. They're already set up down there.
Check. One. All right, if someone is a singer and knows Stand By Me, yo, get over here. Have a mic. If you know the damn words to Stand By Me right now and can sing, brother, get over here. I didn't ask if you're a good singer. I just asked you to sing. It don't matter. If you got... Here we go. All right, ready? Hold this. So we're going to do it. All right, I need a singer. Oh, who's going to sing? Here we go. Right here. All right. I'm waiting for a singer to get over here. We got 2,000 people here. Someone's got to sing.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
All right. Everybody get your hands up.
Stand by me.
If you don't got a sign, I want to see your hands up right now.
Stand by
LA, I
me.
need you to stand by
Stand
me.
by me.
And just know that I'm going to stand by you.
Stand
I'm going to
by
stand by
me.
you.
Stand
So I
by
need you to
me.
sing right now.
Stand by me. Stand by me. Never we're in trouble, you just stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me. Los Angeles, we need you to stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me. Los Angeles, we need you to stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, stand. Stand by me.
All right, hold on. All right, LA, we got a new version right here. We got a new version. We never done this before. But we need your help. We need your help. So it's going to go like this. We're going to repeat.
Me. Stand by 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 me. When they try to take my neighbor, by me. Stand 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 by me. When they calling me a liar, stand by me. 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 And it's unsafe to go to school. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. And it's unsafe to go to work. Stand by me. Stand by me. And it's unsafe to walk my dog. Stand by me. 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 Stand by me.
Yo, LA, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Los Angeles.
Las cafeteras!
So much, Los Angeles.
Las cafeteras in the house!
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. ¿Se puede?
Sí, se puede.
¿Se puede?
Sí, se puede.
¿Qué queremos? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Qué queremos? ¿Cuándo?
Ahora.
¿Cuándo?
Ahora.
¿Cuándo? What do we want? When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Now!
And if we don't get no justice,
It down!
if we don't get no justice,
Shut it down!
if we don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. If
We don't get no justice! You don't get no peace!
No justice,
No peace!
no justice,
No peace!
no justice.
No peace! Brothers and sisters! Hermanos y hermanas! Siblings, we're gathered here today in peace, but with a strong message that we will continue to fight until our president is free. We will continue to fight until the ICE raids end. We will continue to fight until the National Guard goes back to the garrisons. We will continue to fight until all of our people are free. And today, the movement is one. Faith leaders, labor leaders, immigrant rights leaders, civil rights leaders are standing as one because we will defend this democracy as one, and we will continue to stand up for our rights and for our dignity. We are not afraid. We will not be moved, and we are not afraid. The walls will come down, and the power of prayer is here today to deliver that clear message that we are on the right side of history, and the divine is with us. Pastor Q and Reverend Haley are here with us today from Crew. Crew, thank you for always standing with us. Se puede! Se puede! Se puede! Beloved, we are here this morning because there is something happening in the spirit realm. Oh, I wish I could preach, but I came to deliver this message today to the spirit of Antichrist that's in the White House. And since it's spiritual warfare, I thought that I would bring some friends along. I thought that I would bring some of our members from CLU, from the NAACP, from Clergy for Black Lives, because we know that black and brown lives are at the crossroads, and they are valuable whether you think so or not. So this message and this prayer is so that God can deal with the hearts of Donald Trump and Stephen Miller. We know who the architects are. So I would like to have everyone in the audience who know this prayer, pray it with me. Because if you want to go alone, or if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. So right now, we're going to pray together. I didn't tell them the prayer, but they already know the assignment. Repeat after me. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the hill or still waters. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. I want you to say this part with your chest. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Now let's say it one more time for David Huerta. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You empower my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Come on, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the protection of the Lord forever. Make some noise. And now I want to call Heidi to come up and do it in Espanol.
Amen. Oración. Oración. Al Dios del inmigrante, de los sin techo, de los pobres, del huérfano, de la viuda y de los detenidos. Oremos. Oh Dios Santo, invocamos a tu Espíritu Santo para que liberes a los cautivos y a los prisioneros. Se llevan a la gente sin el debido proceso y no sabemos dónde están. Libéralos, oh Dios, libéralos. Libera a nuestros padres y madres. Libera a nuestros hijos. Libera a David Huerta. Libera a todos los detenidos injustamente. Libéralos. Invocamos a ti, oh Dios liberador, e invocamos a tu Espíritu Santo para que nos fortalezcas. Por favor, ayúdanos a liberarlos. En el nombre de Jesús oramos. Amén. Dios te bendiga. Dios te bendiga.
Thank you so much to Clue for standing always on the right side of history, standing with us with their blessings and their power. Give them a round of applause, please. I said, let me be clear today, brothers and sisters and siblings. Our brother David Huerta was taken into custody because he did what he has been doing for decades, standing up for immigrants in this city and across this state and across this country. David Huerta has been detained because he stood up for what was right. And that's why we're standing as one today. And there are actions all across this country today to call for the freedom of David Huerta and to call for an end to ICE raids. Woo! We have received messages of solidarity from across the planet as well. And everywhere today, the chant is one. Free Huerta now!
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 It is my pleasure to invite our international leader, the president of SEIU International Union, April Verrett.
Woo! Thank you, Christian. I have to tell y'all got me feeling some kind of way. All of this, thank you, April. Thank you so much for being here. As if I'm not home. As if I'm not home. Woo! Last time I checked, LA is my city. LA is my city. And yay, thank you. Thank you, because yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, today, you are my rod. You are my shield. We will be our salvation until we can get to that other place. I want to do three things. I want to talk about David Huerta. I want to talk about SEIU. And I want to talk about you. Huerta is my brother. Huerta has been my brother for the last 20 years. And he ain't just that, you know how that's my union. No. David Huerta is my brother. I know his soul. I know his heart. I know his soul and his heart. And what he would say is use this moment. Use me. Since November 5th, Huerta has been talking about what he knew was to come. He knew what was going to happen in our communities. He foretold this. And what he was standing up and doing on Friday was doing what Huerta has done in Los Angeles and in California for the last 30 years. He was standing up for workers. He was standing with workers. He was standing up for Los Angeles. He was standing up for this country. And we will never, ever leave him behind. Free David Huerta. But Huerta would not want this to be about him. Because that's the type of man he is. That's the type of leader that he is.
what he would say is use this moment to stand up for immigrant workers, to stand up for all workers everywhere. Because they are trying to take our democracy from us. Let us be real clear about what this is about. You cannot pretend to be for working people when you send armored trucks into working people's community. You cannot pretend to be for working people when you send folks with grenades into children's schools when they are simply trying to graduate. You cannot pretend to be for working people when you rip children's mothers and fathers and uncles and aunties away from them. We know who working people are, and we stand up for them every day. And so David Huerta will continue to stand up for working people. SEIU, number 2, is going to continue to stand up for working people. Not just today. They picked the wrong fight, y'all. They picked the wrong fight, y'all. Because we was keeping it cute. But we are going to stay 10 toes down. We're going to stay 10 toes down for all working people. Because regardless of where you were born, regardless of what language you speak, regardless of who you love, regardless of how you pray, we know we make this country work. We know who we are, we know whose we are, and we know that this entire labor movement is going to stand up and stand together, and we're not going to stop until ICE gets the hell away and leaves us alone. We know bullies. We know bullies, and we are a family. When you pick a fight with one of us, you pick a fight with all of us. Right? And so SEIU is committed, and we're going to stay committed until we get justice for each and every one of us. And you, don't just show up today for David Huerta. Show up each and every day. Do what you need to do until we protect and strengthen our democracy. We cannot take our foot off the gas. We must call out injustice everywhere we see it. We must stand up for what's right each and every day. Y'all with me, Los Angeles? Are you with me, Los Angeles? Are you with me, labor? Free David Huerta. Let's get to work. Let's win our communities back. And this union, this union, our union, this union, our union, this union, our union. We are in this fight and we're not going nowhere. I love you, Los Angeles. When I say union, you say power. Union, 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 union. I can't hear you. When I say union, you say power. Union, union, union. And now, this woman needs no introduction. We all stand on her shoulders. She has led so that we can lead. She has fought so that we can fight. And we gotta do her proud. I'm proud to bring up Dolores Huerta.
Hello, everybody. All right, are you ready to fight? Oh yeah, this is what we have to do, folks, okay? Number one, we know we have a hard job ahead of us, and we've got a clean house, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. We know that there's so many people that we know in our own communities that voted for this imbecile, okay? You know? And they did it because what? Because they thought women did not have a right to have abortions, right? They have issues with supporting our LGBTQ community. The homophobia and the machismo are wrong. They're bad, right? So we are in a war for our soul of our country, for our democracy. And the only way that we can win, we have to go out there and organize, organize, organize.
Now we know SCIU are the champions of organization. Yes. But we have to become those community organizers and go into our communities and organize our raza, our people, and tell them that they've got to get on board. Yeah, they've got to remember lo que dijo Benito Juárez, el respeto al derecho ajeno es la paz, right? Respect other people's choices. We have to do that. And, you know, when we think about the United States of America and how precious our democracy is and the people that have been killed and died to save it, okay? Now think of us, I want to just kind of relate us to India. And there was a man named Gandhi. Okay, and they had to liberate India also from the British at that point, okay? And how did he do it? With nonviolence, right? Yeah, Gandhi used nonviolence. Now we know India is a much bigger country than the United States of America. So if Gandhi could win with nonviolence, can we win with nonviolence? Woo! But we're going to have to preach it. We're going to have to out there, and especially our young people, we're all mad, okay? We're all mad as hell. But we've got to turn that anger into organizing energy and convince people that we can win using nonviolent tactics with our marches and our protests, because we do not want to see anybody killed, right? We don't want to see anybody killed. So let's go out there and really tell our young people that, yeah, let's keep on marching, let's keep on protesting, but let's remain nonviolent. And this is the way that we're going to win. And when I talk about organizing, we've got to go out there and organize in our communities. Think how many of us are here right now. So many of us. And if we go out there into our neighborhoods and start knocking on the doors, finding somebody that agrees with us, that this is fascism, that we have to save our democracy, if they can join our peace movement, all right? Our peace movement, our liberation movement. This is what we have to do. So when 2026 comes around and those elections come around, hey, who's going to win? We're going to win. So we have about a year and a few months for the elections for the Congress. Okay, the Congress is the way that we stop Trump, okay? We've got to take over the Congress. So let's all get busy working tomorrow, all right? Tomorrow. And this is how we're going to save our country. David Huerta. David Huerta is my son from another mother. I've known David since he was a young student at San Francisco State. My daughter Juanita Chavez is here. Juanita and him were best friends. She baptized him. She took him to his first picket line. So I feel that I am somehow his madrina, his godmother, when it comes to union representation. Okay, now let's remember this, everybody. We're going through a dark period. We're going through a dark time, but we're going to use this time to start preparing ourselves, because we know when it's over, we're going to come out stronger. We're going to have the things that we don't have now. We're going to have Medicare for all. We're going to have free college education. We're going to have the right of union representation. Okay, all of this we're going to have. Free daycare for all of us families that need it, all right? That's what we're going to have. So remember this. Remember this. They can cut all the flowers, but they cannot hold back the spring. They can cut all the flowers, but they cannot hold back the spring. Our teachers, our union workers, all of the community workers, we are the gardeners, and we are going to be planting the seeds, okay? Planting the seeds of peace. And we are going to win. So I'm going to ask you the question. Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
Union power!
Are we going to win this war? What do we say? Se puede.
Sí se puede!
Thank you so much. And now I'm going to introduce Hilda Solis, our supervisor. All right, in whose area we stand.
Let's hear it for Dolores Huerta. But let's send a message to David Huerta that we are here present for him. And you know, it is a righteous day. It is amazing that so many people came out here in a peaceful, compassionate, strong movement to fight for workers' rights, but to also defend our principles. The Constitution says that we have a right to free speech and to protest. And I will say that all of us have to be united around that. And let's continue the fight. Si se puede, let's go on. Let's make sure that David Huerta hears us and that he is freed and no more ICE in LA City or LA County. Woo! Gracias.
Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. Brothers and sisters, I want you all to raise your hands like this because this is V for victory. We will win. 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 Brothers and sisters, USWW was formed in the streets of this city. When janitors, in the height of anti-immigrant sentiment in this state, took to the streets and demanded a union after this country invaded El Salvador and Nicaragua and Guatemala and created economic chaos in Mexico. Immigrants came here and formed the union, and they were met with repression in Century City. And in that day, the chant of justice for janitors came to me. Justice for janitors! Sí, señor! Justice for janitors!
Sí, señor!
Justice for janitors!
Sí, señor!
Justice for janitors!
Sí, señor!
The streets of LA saw the blood and sweat and tears of janitors. But today, we stand as one, and we're going to get our president back. We're going to get our fucking president back.
Woo!
Trump, you can have our president. He's our president. He's going to be here in the streets with us. Is that right? So today, brothers and sisters, our members who are here today, send a strong message of solidarity. They're rounding us up. This didn't start on Friday with David. It started since this man who's in the office began terrorizing our communities. But today, peacefully, we gather here, and it is my tremendous honor to stand and fight with two courageous leaders of our union, our Vice President Anton Farnby and our Vice President Luis Fuentes, who are here today with our members. Anton. Thank you. Se puede, no se puede. Se puede, no se puede. Así se puede, no se puede. Se puede, no se puede. Sí se puede, sí se puede. Sí se puede.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Sí se puede. All right. Let's give it up for the members of SEIU USWW. I'm gonna hold this. So, I just want to take a moment to be honest with people who are here today. I know a lot of folks who are here to support, to talk about the issue, what happened to David, the injustice, and to be here for our brother. I think we all know what happened. But I don't want to talk about what happened. I want to talk about my brother, who he is, what he represents, and what he means, not only to our union, but to this country. David Huerta,
husband, father, labor leader, warrior for justice. He's been fighting for workers for over 29 years, not only in California, but across the country. I'm proud of my brother David. I'm proud to work with him and to fight with him. And regardless of what happens today, he's going to continue to fight. Se puede?
Sí se puede!
David is a warrior for justice. Coming into then 1877, back in 1996, and helped build this union toward the fight that we all know and come to love and adore, which is justice for janitors. Some of the janitors who were in that fight in Century City back in 1990 are standing on this stage. Let's give it up for the janitors and the members of SEIU USWW. And I want to kind of be honest with the family out here today that during our growing pains, we had some struggles in our union. Our union was predominantly Latino, monolingual Spanish speakers. And David, being who he is, knew that it wasn't just about one type of worker, one classification. We had security officers that came into our union. Most of these security officers are African American. So you all know there's a little bit of growing pains when we talk about our two communities, the black community, Latino community. But take a look at this crowd. Take a minute. Look around. Take a minute. This is what it's supposed to be like. And the reason why I want to take a moment to do that is because David knew that. He knew the power of those two marginalized communities, Latino and black. He stood for that. He fought for that. And he's going to continue to do that. And as his brother, I'm going to be right there with him. This has been a hard couple of days. I'm going to be honest with everybody here. I've cried. I've broken down. I'm pissed off. I hit the wall. I kicked somebody. My bad. But I'm just frustrated. Let's throw up a fist for David. Throw up a fist for David. When I say free David, you say now. Free David! Free David! Free David! Free David! Free David!
Now!
Free David!
Now!
Free David!
Now!
Free David!
Now!
Free David! Free David! Free David! Free David! Free David! The last thing I want to say, brothers and sisters, is I appreciate everyone being here today and supporting David. But what we're talking about right now is much bigger than David. We know that. There's an injustice that's happening in Los Angeles right now. There's an injustice that's happening across this country right now. And though I'm here representing my brother and standing with my union and standing with you all, this is not just about David. There's hundreds of workers that's been impacted around what happened this weekend. Hundreds. And so we need to stand with them also. That's what David was doing. He was standing with workers when he got hit, right? And so for my brother, for my union, for all of you out here, I'm going to stand. I'm going to continue to fight. There's no backing down. Represent the members of SEIU USWW. Say what?
Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede.
I want to bring up my brother.
Woo!
This is Luis Fuentes. He's the area vice president of SEIU USWW. Let's give it up for Luis. He's going to talk to you all a little bit. I'm hearing y'all in English. He's going to hit you in Spanish. Go ahead, Luis.
¿Cómo estamos? ¡Somos! ¡Se siente!
¡La unión está presente!
¡Somos! ¡Se siente!
¡La unión está presente!
¡Justice for John!
¡Sí, señor!
¡Justice for John!
¡Sí, señor!
Buenas tardes a todos y gracias por estar aquí hoy. Hoy yo vengo a recordarle a todos que nosotros somos la cara y la representación, todos nosotros, de lo que más odia esta administración. Somos gente organizada, somos gente empoderada, somos gente listos para luchar y defender lo nuestro. Porque un daño contra uno,
¡un daño contra todos!
¡un daño contra uno!
¡Un daño contra todos!
También nosotros orgullosamente representamos comunidades inmigrantes. Muchos de nosotros o nuestros padres vinieron a este país buscando un mejor futuro. Y creo que una de las cosas que David fue muy claro cuando fue detenido, que no se nos puede olvidar que este movimiento es mucho más que un movimiento para liberar a David. Sí, queremos que hoy día liberen a nuestro presidente, pero también queremos que hoy día liberen a todas las personas que han sido injustamente detenidas. ¡Chinga la migra! ¡Chinga la migra! Nosotros sabemos que nuestros padres o nosotros mismos vinimos a este país buscando ese futuro, buscando esa oportunidad. Sabemos que esta administración hizo toda una campaña para llegar al poder, usándonos a nosotros como su escudo y su excusa. Pero nosotros sabemos que lo que ellos dicen no es la verdad. Nosotros somos gente fuerte, organizada, listos para trabajar, para aportar, para crear nuestras familias, crear esas oportunidades, y orgullosamente nosotros cargamos esa batuta. Sabemos que tenemos una responsabilidad muy grande enfrente de nosotros. Nuestras acciones, nuestra presencia, nuestros derechos tienen que ser ejercidos, y sabemos que nuestro poder es en la calle. Nuestro poder es en tomar acción. Nuestro poder es en mostrarle a él que no somos uno, no somos 10, somos un chingo. Cuéntenos bien. Sabemos que tenemos que seguirnos demostrándonos pacíficamente, porque al final del día los que están trayendo la violencia son los militares que han llegado a esta ciudad, los agentes federales que han llegado a esta ciudad a terrorizar a nuestras comunidades. Y no nos vamos a callar hasta que estos cabrones se vayan de aquí y nos dejen vivir en paz. Nuestra comunidad no se rinde, y aunque nuestra comunidad está con el corazón partido, porque hemos visto toda esta violencia en contra de nuestras comunidades, nuestro corazón también está listo para luchar. Lucharemos por un mejor futuro y nunca nos echaremos para atrás. Gracias a todos por estar aquí. De mucho corazón a nuestros miembros, nuestra lucha sigue. Esperamos contar con ustedes, porque no pararemos hasta que estos cabrones se vayan de aquí. Gracias.
¡Se para!
Everywhere we go, people want to know, people want to know who we are, so we tell them, we are the union, the mighty, mighty union, the mighty, mighty union, the mighty, mighty union. When I say freedom, you say now. Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
When I say freedom, you say now. Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Freedom.
Now.
Gracias.
El pueblo unido
¡Jamás será vencido!
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. The people
United will never be divided. The people.
united. Aquí estamos.
Y no
Let ICE know, let the White House know we're not going anywhere. We're going to keep standing up. Today, brothers and sisters, it's not about labor, but it's also about standing in solidarity together as one, united as one. It is my proud, proud honor to invite the president of the NAACP, Derek Johnson.
The people united should never be divided. The people united should never be divided. I bring you greetings from the National NAACP, the nation's largest civil rights organization. And we are clear that there is no difference between worker rights and civil rights. But more importantly, we must always fight against tyranny. And what Trump is doing is tyranny. Free David now. Free David now. Free David now. The history in this country has always been people like us standing together, fighting against those who seek to exploit us, to use us, or to distract what's taking place. And what we are witnessing in the backdrop of Elon Musk and Donald Trump last week is a distraction to try to move the attention away from the fact that they're fighting internally. What we are witnessing now is an attempt to move the attention away from what they're doing with the federal bill to take our Medicaid, to steal your Social Security, to undermine your worker rights, to kick elderly people out of nursing homes. What we are witnessing now is an individual who's unqualified sitting in the White House under DUI policies that he should not be sitting in, because none of them are qualified to serve in the role that they're serving in. And the work that you have done, the fight that you are engaged in, and what you are standing on now is more democratic than anything they have ever done. The people united should never be divided. And we are clear in the African American tradition. If they are attacking workers today, they would attack us tomorrow. We are clear from the African American tradition. If they attack Latinos today, they will attack us tomorrow. We are clear that as workers stand up, that if Latinos stand up, that if black folks stand up, and we stand united, when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Peace and power.
Thank you very much. We're standing to the NAACP. Let's give it up. This is also a moment to stand up with our immigrant rights leaders and immigrant rights champions in our state. It is my proud honor to invite Mashif Uladi from the California Immigrant Policy Center.
SEIU, let me hear you! I was supposed to have lunch with David tomorrow. April mentioned it when she came up here. He's been worried about everything that's been going on for a long time. When we were doing scenario planning around how to protect immigrant communities, David was there. When we passed the sanctuary law in LA, David was there. When we went to Sacramento to advocate for immigrants during the special session, David was there. When we were having Immigrant Day of Action, David was one of our keynote speakers, and he stood side by side by us. And we're going to be here for David today, tomorrow, and every day. Like my brother said from the NAACP before, this is a moment of solidarity. This is a moment for labor, immigrant rights, African American community, for all of us to come together. We were at LAX earlier today because the Muslim and African ban just went into effect today. They're terrorizing us at the airport. They're terrorizing on the streets of LA, and we're going to fight back. We are California. We are going to continue to fight back. As Angelinos, as Californians, there's organizations up and down the state that stand in solidarity with SEIU, that stand in solidarity with David. And more than anything else, I know David would want us to highlight the families that are being separated. We saw this from Trump in 2017 when he was ripping children from their parents, and we're seeing that again right now. Don't let the media distract us. We know we're peaceful protesters. We're here. We're making our voices heard. And don't get distracted from the federal fight that's happening. They're trying to take healthcare away from all of us. We're not going to let them do that. Because when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. The Senate just dropped its bill for the state budget. The Speaker in the Assembly will be doing the same. We need to make sure that all immigrants, regardless of their status, have health care. All immigrants, regardless of status, have health care. Because when we fight, thank you. I'm going to introduce the next speaker. Shirley has been doing amazing work with the Rapid Response Network on the ground. O'Reilly has been on the ground around the clock last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Give her a huge round of applause. Thank you, O'Reilly, for everything you're doing.
Thank you, Masi, and to all our partners that are here today. How do you feel? Are you fired up? I'm fired up. Are you fired up? When I say people, you say power. People. People. When I say worker, you say power. Worker. Power. Worker. Power. When I say immigrant, you say power. Immigrant. Power. Immigrant. Power. People. People. Estamos aquí, pertenecemos aquí. We are here and we belong here. We belong here. Say it with me. We belong here. We belong here. My name is Arely Hernandez. I'm an immigrant and proudly a janitor and daughter of janitors. When I worked as a janitor, SEIU was my union and is my union. And let me tell you, when David Huerta led Justice for Janitors, he was fighting for the rights of people like me and my family. That is who David Huerta is. He, a son of immigrants, reminds us that we belong here. Where do we belong? Here. Where do we belong? Here. That's right. Since January, we have seen the terrorizing of our communities. We have seen the deployments out in the streets. We've seen the racial profiling. Let's be clear. Immigration is not just about Latinos. Immigration agents are coming after our Black community, Asian community, Black Africans and Muslim Africans equally, and we have to uplift that. That is what we do every day, fight alongside our coalition partners and leaders who are standing up here. On May Day, we marched peacefully in these streets. Were you here on May Day? Was it a peaceful protest? That's right, because we know how to stand up and protest peacefully. But what has happened, the government came in, and they came in with their military vehicles. That's what's happened. Let us not be lost in what the news is reporting. We know how to protest peacefully, do we? That's right. On Friday, you saw what happened in the streets of LA. We quickly went out to support the families. We were denied access to the families, and the attorneys were denied access. Saturday, we went back to the detention center with 4 members of Congress. They were denied access. Sunday, 3 members of Congress went out to Adelanto Detention Center. They were denied access. We are in a crisis of due process. Don't get it wrong. They are trying to tell us that we do not belong here. But do we belong here? Do we belong here? So I'm here to tell you our demands. Stop the raids. We want due process. Stop racial profiling. We want the right to peacefully protest. And we want our people released, including our brother, David Huerta. Release David Huerta. Release David Huerta. Release David Huerta. Aquí estamos. Y si nos echan, seguir luchando por sus derechos a permanecer, porque nosotros pertenecemos ¿a dónde? ¿A dónde? Ahora es mi gusto presentar a una organización hermana en esta lucha, a Carecen, y mi hermana en esta lucha, Alexandra Morales. Free David Huerta, free them all! Free David Huerta, free them all! When our community is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back! When our community is under attack, what do? My name is Alexandra Morales, and on behalf of Carecen, today we stand in solidarity with our brother, our ally, our leader David Huerta, who was unjustly arrested for exercising his fundamental right to free speech. Our constitutional rights are under attack in LA and everywhere in the United States. We must not stay silent. As attacks on immigrant communities escalate, it is more urgent than ever to defend our rights and to demand justice. What we witnessed firsthand was disturbing, cruel, and a blatant attack of state violence. David Huerta, a community leader for decades, was brutally attacked by federal agents. And an attack on one is an attack on all. We condemn the aggressive immigration enforcement operations that terrorize our communities. But let's be clear, ICE operations are not about public security. They're about xenophobia. They're about anti-immigrant policies. They're about persecuting our vulnerable communities in LA and everywhere. And when our immigrants are under attack, we are all under attack, and we must not stay silent. We demand due process for all those detained. Authorities must be held accountable, and we must insist without compromise that there will be justice. We demand the immediate release of David Huerta now. We demand a stop to ICE raids in LA and everywhere. Free David Huerta, free them all. ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA. ICE out of LA. A nuestra comunidad no están solos. De parte de Carecen, del Centroamericano, de Recursos Centroamericanos, estamos aquí con nuestra comunidad para decirles que lo que está pasando en Los Ángeles es muy claro. Al levantar nuestra voz en favor de nuestra comunidad, cuando decimos liberen a David Huerta, decimos liberen a todos. Estamos aquí juntos, vamos a levantar nuestra voz, vamos a superar esto juntos y vamos a decir, ICE fuera de Los Ángeles, ICE out of LA, ICE out of LA. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce Executive Director Flor Menendez from the Clean Cars Worker Center.
Hello everybody, my name is Flor Melendres and I'm the Executive Director of the Clean Car Wash Worker Center. The immigration raids this weekend shook Los Angeles, tearing families apart and sowing fear in our communities, targeting people simply for trying to earn an honest living. Over 200 families were separated in the last 72 hours, including 7 car wash workers whose work sites were raided by ICE yesterday. Some of them are own Worker Center members. Noemi, who is here with me today, is the wife of Jesus Cruz, a car wash worker, a member of Clean, who was kidnapped yesterday at Westchester Car Wash. He worked there for 10 years to support his wife and 4 children. Jesus has over 30 years in this country, and unfortunately, we have not been able to locate him. This should not happen. This should have never happened, especially not at a workplace where people show up to provide for their families and support our communities. We will not tolerate this cruel and dehumanizing actions. We call for the release of our car wash members. We call for the release of David Huerta. We call for the release of every community member who was taken from their families. who was kidnapped from their families and their communities. We will continue to fight for every person. Our voices are strong. Our resolve is unshakable. We will not back down. Carguacheros viven, la lucha sigue. Carguacheros viven,
la lucha sigue. El pueblo unido. El pueblo unido. The people united. The people united. Se ve y se siente. No los oigo. Se ve y se siente. Aquí estamos.
Vamos.
Y si nos echan,
nos regresamos. I want to thank all the elected officials who are here with us today. Assemblymember Bryan, Assemblymember Herbanian, Assemblymember Calosa, Congressmember Gomez, Senator Smallwood Cuevas, Jasmine Imani, Carolyn Menjivar, Senator Marilena Durazo, Antonio Vasquez, the office of Congressman Gil Cisneros, the office of Congresswoman Cameron Dodger, Jeff Frank is with us, Lindsay Horvath, John S. Hahn, and Supervisor Solis. Thank you for your help today. Councilmember Imelda Padilla, Dr. Gonzalez is with us, Councilmember Hernandez, Councilmember Soto Martinez, and Assemblywoman Celeste Rodriguez is with us today, as well as City Council Member Jurado, who is with us here today. I want to thank all of them for standing with us and for calling us every day, every minute since our president was taken from us by the federal government. I am proud to invite our dear leader in the LA Federation of Labor, Yvonne Wheeler, here is with us today.
Good evening, sisters, brothers, and siblings. Good evening, brothers, sisters, and siblings. Who are we? We are the union. And when we stand together and we fight together, no one can come between us. Sisters and brothers, we're gathered here today in the spirit of unity, purpose, and power, because one of our very own, David Werther, was unjustly detained and injured simply for doing what he has always done, and that's standing up for what's right. David wasn't at the work site on June 6th for himself. He was there, as he's been countless times before, to bear witness, to protect and demand justice for immigrant workers facing fear and uncertainty. He stood as a community advisor, observer, in peace, in truth, and in solidarity. For that, he was met with force. For that, he was taken. For that, he was injured. But what they didn't understand is this: you cannot detain justice. You cannot silence truth, and you cannot injure a movement that is rooted in love, in dignity, and in unshakable belief that everybody deserves to live and work free from fear. So today we honor David, not because he's our dear friend and our leader, but because he represents the very soul of our movement, a movement that says loud and clear, we protect each other, we show up for each other, and we will never let fear divide us. So today we say, today we protest, today we say, free David Werther!
Free David Werther!
Free David Werther!
Free David Werther!
And we do so peacefully, because our power is not in how loud we shout, but in how firmly we stand. Our strength is in our solidarity. Our resistance is rooted in love. Let them see us, let them hear us, and let them know we're not going anywhere. And neither is David Werther and the rest of them. So free David Werther and all of the rest of them. Thank you. Now I have the honor and pleasure of introducing a shero, a labor shero, Teresa Romero, the president, the first woman president of the United Farm Workers of America. Thank you. Yes, I am going to be brief. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let me tell you something. We're here for David Huerta, but we're also here for all immigrants that have been detained, and we don't even know where they are. Don't give up. We need to keep fighting because they need us. Our community needs us. It's not about one person. It's about all of us. All immigrants who are here contributing to this country, contributing to the economy. And I come from the organization where our motto is, Si se puede. So let me hear it. Se puede. Remember, I want David Huerta to hear us. Se puede. Se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Thank you for being here. Let's keep fighting for every single person who has been detained. Thank you very much. Now it is my pleasure to introduce somebody who has been a fighter for workers and for all Californians since she was in the assembly. Is a great friend of mine, a great fighter for all of us, the president of the California Federation of Labor, Lorena Gonzalez.
Brothers and sisters, are there some union members in this house? I don't think I heard you. Do we have some union members in this house? Yes! I am proud to represent 1,300 local unions from throughout California, and I see you all here today, from the Faculty Association to IATSE, to Unite Here, to the Building Trades, to AFSCME. I see the firefighters here. I see the trades here. I see every union I can imagine putting out statements and saying, we will not be silenced. We will not be scared to speak up for our immigrant brothers and sisters. And that's because in California, we have a long history of walking shoulder to shoulder, intertwined with our own families and our community and this immigrant movement, because we are here to protect workers, all workers, no matter where you came from and no matter what you are doing. That is the role of the labor movement. So I want to thank you for coming out here today. And it's my pleasure because we often think about advocates in the immigrant community, but I have an advocate with me today. She's a rank and file union member, a member of SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild. You may know her from Netflix doing her comedy, but we also know her as an advocate for the immigrant population. Brothers and sisters, give it up for Cristela Alonso.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming today. Look, let's face it, this administration has made a lot of mistakes. But the biggest mistake they did was trying to mess with labor unions. We are what makes this country great. This country was already great with people devoting their life to make it, to try to take care of their families, to take care of each other. Dolores said earlier, we got to do it in nonviolent ways, but let me tell you, you're going to get sad, you're going to get angry, and it's okay to feel like that. But you wake up the next day and you wake up and you go fight, because that's what labor unions do. We go fight for what's right. Free David Huerta. This ends now.
Next up is the head of our Orange County Labor Federation, Gloria Alvarado.
Yeah, thank you. Brothers and sisters, it's Orange County in the house. That's huge. Let me tell you, we are all together in this. An injury to one is an injury to all. And one of my mentors has been detained alongside with 45 leaders out there, immigrant leaders. As an immigrant, I am outraged to see the injustices. The labor movement fights for dignity and respect. And even when you're being arrested, you deserve dignity and respect. You don't deserve to be hurt, pushed down, and harmed. So we need to stand together and say, no more. Basta. Basta. No more abuse. No more. We will stand we will fight not only for David, but for all the others that are being arrested. ICE is in Orange County right now, and let me tell you, it's a disgrace that they continue to attack working people. We are not criminals. We are the working people that keeps the economy moving. Let's respect labor. Who are we? Labor. Who are we? Labor.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Now, brothers and sisters, give it up for Representative from the Los Angeles Building and Construction Trades, Eddie Alvarez.
1 minute, brother, okay? 1 minute. All right. Sisters and brothers, I want to thank you all for coming today. Is LA a labor town? Is LA a labor town? We're just here to back up our brother David Huerta. All the 160,000, the executive secretary Ernesto Medjana, the 160,000 construction workers of Los Angeles County. We want to make sure David Huerta gets out tonight, right now. And we will not stop until his fascist regime gets taken down. I also want to speak as an Angelino. We see all of us peaceful protesters out here right now. We want to make sure that if you go out and protest, do it peacefully. Violence leads to more violence. We don't need it. They want us to desecrate our city. They want us to put it on fire. Don't make him happy. Protect our city. Protect yourselves. Thank you. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the great leader from the Roofers Local 36, Mr. Cliff Smith.
I am David Huerta. I am David Huerta. We all are David, and Goliath is going down. All you fascists are bound to lose. Free President David Huerta. Free and legalize immigrant workers. All hail the Los Angeles freedom fighters. Long live the international working class. Donald Trump has brought open class warfare to our streets. The capitalist war against the working class that was always just under the surface in the form of housing costs, for-profit health care, police brutality, deportations, white supremacy, and patriarchy under the thin cover of paper democracy is now the open terrorist dictatorship of the most reactionary, most chauvinistic, and most imperialistic elements of finance capital. As fascism was defined in 1935 by the Communist International, which led the historic defeat of Nazism 80 years ago. And we see that on June 6th, the day that Trump launched his attack on Los Angeles and seized President Huerta, came on the anniversary of the D-Day U.S. invasion against Hitler. 80 years ago in 1945, we defeated fascism. 80 years before that, in 1865, we defeated chattel slavery and white supremacy. And we stand in this tradition. Trump's ICE attacks are his distraction against his tariffs that are ratcheting up economic crises of rising costs and economic uncertainty, while he tries to export the failures of United States capitalism onto other countries. His budget bill is the real looting by his criminal class aimed at all working people. They are coming for our Social Security, our Medicaid, the post office. They're coming for our labor unions, our organizations, and collective bargaining. The attacks on immigrants has always been meant to weaken the working class, to divide us by nationality or language, to confuse us about who is really taking our jobs and invading our neighborhoods. But this did not start with Donald Trump. There are hundreds of thousands of non-citizen residents that live in our neighborhoods, workers, community members who cannot even vote for their school board member or their city council member or the mayor because the Democratic Party wants them disenfranchised, enforcing taxation without representation. We are in a paper democracy, and we need to build people's democracy and a workers' party. Mayor Bass we need you immediately to remove the quisling police chief, Jim McDonnell. He's insubordinate, and he's unable to do his job to keep Los Angeles safe. To the military and to any MAGA militias, we tell you that we are workers, we are students, we are artists, we are peaceful, and we are disciplined. But if you come here into our neighborhoods, onto our job sites, looking for blood, like the poet Amiri Baraka said, there will be some mutual bloodshed. We are not superheroes, but you will know that you were in a fight. We need immediately a united front against fascism, an anti-fascist people's front led by the working class. As the movement grows and the unity of the working class strengthens, we must go further and prepare the transition from the defensive to the offensive against capitalism, steering toward the organization of a mass political strike. Unity and struggle. An injury to one is an injury to all. Death to white supremacy and death to fascism.
When I say people, you say power. People, people, people. When I say people, you say power. People, people, people. What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it?
I want to invite our leader from the UFCW, Mark Ramos, for Local 1428. 30 seconds, please.
Hello, LA! Look, we're here today to tell Donald Trump this shit stops today. This is LA County, and if you want to fight, you gotta fight, because what did my mama always tell me? Mark, don't start a fight, but you better damn well finish it. Donald Trump coming here and attacking our community. Look, those of us who've been here a long time, we know since the Bracero program, this ain't new. But we're going to make sure it don't happen no more. We're going to march, we're going to yell, we're going to scream, we're going to protest peacefully, and we're going to make our voices heard, right? Let me hear you. When I say union, you say power. Union! Power! Union! Power! Let's take back our community and tell Donald Trump it's time to get the hell out, because this is a union county. Thank you!
All right, brothers and sisters, we have a lot of elected officials here today with us. I'm going to go with Santa Ana Councilwoman Jessie Lopez, LA Council President Harris Dawson, Councilman Adrian Azarian, Assemblywoman Celeste Rodriguez, LAUSD Board Member Kelly Gomez, Latino Caucus Chair Gonzalez, State Senator Sacha Rene Perez, LAUSD School Board Member Rocio Rivas, San Gabriel Councilman Jorge Herrera Avila, LA County Assessor Jeff Prang, Councilwoman Heather Hutt, Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson is with us, LA County Supervisor Solis, Horvat, Han are here with us today, Councilwoman Padilla, Carajay Vice Mayor Cynthia Gonzalez, Councilwoman Eunice Hernandez, Councilman Hugo Soto Martinez, State Senator Maria Elena Durazo, State Senator Caroline Menjivar, Assemblyman Isaac Bryan, Congressman Jimmy Gomez, Board of Equalization Antonio Vasquez, Culver City Councilwoman Imani McNish, Congresswoman Sidney Camille Dove, LA Community College District First Vice President Sara Hernandez, Culver City Council Member Bubba Fish, Chelsea Byers, John Erickson from West Hollywood, Congressman Gil Cisneros, State Senator Lola Smallwood Cuevas, Assemblyman John Herrerian, and Assemblywoman Jessica Calosa, and all the elected leaders who are here today. And Isabel Jurado is here today, as well as Assemblymember Gibson. I have the President of the CTA, and Councilwoman Nithya Raman, but CTA is in the house today. Give it up for the elected officials who are here with us. And I want to thank our brother. Yes.
I'll be quick. I'm David Goldberg, President of CTA. California Teachers Association. 300,000 members across the state. I want to let you know that we stand with you. But I want to talk to us as labor as well. that this is a moment where we don't just come protest, but we actually need to lead. We are people all about this movement right now. We have clergy in front of the detention center right now, clergy, rabbis, priests, imams, standing with immigrants right now. But we have a special role as workers. We have the power that no one else has. But we have to follow the model that David made for us and put our lives on the line. We have to develop infrastructure so that all of our work sites become places where we can stand up for workers in a moment's attention. Soy el maestro de los CTA, the California Teachers Association. Y mis únicas palabras que quiero decir hoy es que los maestros luchando también están enseñando. That our struggle as educators, like all workers now, is to show our students and our young people what it means to stand up to them, for them, and we're ready to do this, and we're building the infrastructure to do that. So I look forward to being in this struggle with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, CTA. El maestro luchando también está enseñando. I want to invite all of our SEIU presidents who are here today. I know we got to speak and we got to speak loud, but we also have to make sure that we go home peacefully today. All of our SEIU presidents are here today. President from SEIU 521, Rico Mendez. Rico.
How's everybody feeling today? I'm here representing the entire Bay Area and Central Valley. I'm going to kick it to our brother Max Arias that's going to speak on behalf of all of SEIU State Council.
What we fight? What we fight?
We win!
We're here representing 700,000 workers in the state of California. Essential workers, workers that make California what California is. Brother Huerta represented that spirit, the spirit of solidarity, the spirit of workers. He always fought for workers for 20 years, right? We demand his immediate release. We demand an end to terror tactics. We demand the immediate release of everybody that was there. You know, we do have power. Workers, we are non-violent. We do not have weapons, but we are armed with our power. Our power is our labor. Building skyscrapers, cleaning, feeding children, ensuring children are taught, ensuring that seniors and people with disabilities have care, etc. That is our power. And we must exercise our power, and we must demand better. This is about accountability. This is not just about defense, but to defend ourselves, we need to be for something. And I know David Huerta used to say that too. So we have to be for something, and all of us here are ready to keep organizing in solidarity with everybody here until we achieve that just society. And anybody that's in the way better get out of the way. Because when we fight, we win! Thank you.
Give it up for Max Arias, everybody, Local 99. We're going to do a quick conversation really fast from our local leaders. I'm going to pass it on to Arnulfo de la Cruz.
Los Ángeles presente! When I say David Huerta, you say presente. David Huerta! Presente! David Huerta! Presente! On behalf of the 500,000 long-term care workers in California, today I come not just as a union leader, but a friend. Because David is a son. David is a father. David deserves to be home with his family right now. But also knowing David, he would probably prefer to be here instead with us. And he would be the first to say, it's not just about him, it's about the way that we treat people with dignity and respect. So on behalf of SEIU 2015, we demand for the immediate release of David Huerta. Let's keep getting it, Los Angeles. We got his back, just like he has ours. Sí se puede. And now I'm going to turn it over to the president of SEIU 10-1, the Bay Area, Teresa Rutherford.
All right. When communities are under attack, what do you do? Stand up, fight back. What do you do? We are a community of immigrants. This country is a country of immigrants, and we're proud of that. We built this country. We're going to fight for this country. We are going to fight for David Huerta, who has fought for this country and who has ensured that all workers have dignity. That's what labor stands for. That's what we will do. We will not back down. We will not be afraid. When we fight, Thank you. Passing it on to Catherine.
Sorry. Hey everyone, Catherine Hutchison, President of California State University Employees Union. CSU's in the house. The CSU system's in the house. So we at CSU will not stand by while our allies are criminalized. We demand David Huerta's immediate release. We demand an end to unjust ICE detentions and stop the militarization of our communities. And we demand dignity and due process for every immigrant worker who makes this country run. David, if you can hear us, we've got your back, and we will not be silent. Now I'm going to pass it to Crystal Irving, President of SIU Local 221.
Hey, family! My name is Crystal Irving, so proud to represent SEIU Local 221 down in San Diego. But y'all need to know that LA is the city that made me. I am born and raised LA, so I'm so happy to be here in solidarity with you all. I want to spend my time with you all just a little differently. I want to remind you all that in these moments, it is incumbent on us to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves, and not just ourselves, but each other. So I want you to look at your neighbor and tell them, I got you, and you got me. And then I'm going to ask you to do one more thing. I want everybody to take one deep, deep collective breath with me. Y'all ready? Inhale. Let me hear you sigh it out. You guys, our breath is our power. Our breath is where we build solidarity. And you have my commitment that as long as we have breath in our body, we are going to fight this, and we are going to fight this together. Free Huerta now. I want to pass it over to Dr. Taylor.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Do that again. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. My name is Dr. Taylor Walker. I am a board-certified family medicine physician and the national president of the Committee of Interns and Residents. Woo! Y'all, we are the largest doctors union in the United States with 40,000 members across the country. I want to ask y'all something. How often do you see your doctor standing up on a stage at a rally surrounded by these incredible labor leaders? How often? Ever? Y'all get ready to see this a whole lot more, because let me tell you, we are done with Trump's racist bullshit. The doctors know for sure that our healthcare system runs on immigrants, and without the immigrants, like the amazing home health workers who took care of my mom for 7.5 years when she was dying of ALS, without those people, our healthcare system doesn't work. I am so proud and honored to be a president of SEIU, and I am here to call for the release, immediate release, of my union brother, fellow SEIU president, David Huerta. As a fellow SEIU union president, I am here to commit that all 40,000 doctors from coast to coast are ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with every single one of you and every person on this stage until David and all of the other people who are unjustly detained are released from ICE's detention. So like I said, your doctors, all your healthcare workers, we're done with this bullshit. And I know that we will win, and I want you to tell me what happens when we fight. What happens when we fight? The people united will never be divided. Say it with me. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. Thank you guys so much.
Am I the last one? Right? Okay. I think that's it.
¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? My name is Margarita Berta Avila. I'm representing 29,000 faculty from the California Faculty Association. And we are here today to demand that David Huerta be free, as well as that I stay out of California. We are setting this demand, and we are answering the call to
to make it all known that we are demanding the necessary humanity to live a quality of life, free from fear, free from harassment and hostility. We will not stand for 4547, because I will not say his name. Racist, xenophobic, fear-mongering, sexist, toxic masculinity, misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic actions and policies. And as David Huerta would say, this is bigger than him. This is about the young boy in Torrance who got picked up with his father. This is about all the CSU students across the state. This is about them. And when our future generations ask us, what did we do? We will say, we are right here, and we stood up and fought back. Because when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win.
It's labor in the house. I didn't hear you. It's labor in the house. My name is Simboya Wright. I'm representing SEIU Local 721. We represent over 100,000 public sector employees in Southern California. And we want a message to say, David, what do we have your back? David is my brother. He's just not a union president. He is my brother. He has set the standard when it comes to the labor movement. He has set the standard when it comes to SEIU to show that SEIU is not just a union representing members, but we are a social and economic justice union. We fight for the communities that we serve. And that's why we're here, united as one. Because when we fight, I didn't hear you. I said when we fight, let's go.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a beautiful thing to see, to stand up here and see all of your amazing, beautiful tapestry of culture and language and solidarity. Give it up for yourselves right now in this moment for being here on the right side of history. My name is Rico Mendez. I'm the Chief Elected Officer of SEIU 521, and I'm here representing the Bay Area and the Central Valley, Fresno, Bakersfield, Tulare, San Francisco, San Jose. We want LA to know that we stand with you, with all of you. We are a family, and we're not going to give up until ICE leaves LA. And if they come to the Bay, we're going to be ready for them. From Crescent City in the Portland border, all the way to Oregon, all the way down to San Diego. California's going to stand together. Everybody should own it is right to be angry. It is right to resist. Cuando luchamos, ganamos. Cuando luchamos, when we fight, we win. Let's go get it, y'all.
Thank you to all of our SEIU presidents who are here today. We are living in peace. These are difficult times for our country, but we need to be ready to fight back tomorrow. And we are coming here to send a clear message that this was a peaceful rally. We will be dismissed peacefully. And we are asking everyone to please go towards Grand and exit in that direction. We are done for today, brothers and sisters, but before we dismiss, I want to hear it loud. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. Free Huerta now! 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 Thank you to the labor movement. Thank you. Please, if you are leaving, please, and we need everyone to clear the park and exit towards Grand and do it in an organized and peaceful way. Please use the sidewalks. If you are with USWW or SEIU 721, the buses are waiting to my left on Hill. If you are at USWW 721, we are on Hill. Si están con USWW o el local 721, los autobuses están sobre la calle Hill a mi izquierda. Gracias, compañeros y compañeras. Buenas tardes.
Por favor de recoger su basura. Si hay basura, please pick up after yourself. If there's any trash, please pick it up after yourself.
If you've lost a set of keys, please come to the front. If you are part of the media and you've lost a set of keys, please come to the stage.